Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
I'm wondering if you can help me figure out how to get rid of a disease that my children have that's called brain and butt syndrome. My husband and I are retiring, and we are paying down debt, and we're within 180 days of retiring and walking away from 50 years in education, and our 25-year-old, 28-year-old, 31-year-old, and 36-year-old think that we are called the bank. And I am tired of them wanting to know if they could gladly pay me Tuesday for a hamburger today. I'm done, and I want to divorce them. How do I divorce them?
Wow.
Well, are you the bank, Darlene? Have you been saying yes when they've been asking for this stuff?
No, I am a poor little person with a bachelor's degree who've worked my hiney off for 45 years with my husband to acquire a property, and we have our goals in place. We have a retirement date. We have an IMRF pension date. We have a Social Security date. And a few of the children who seem to have the problem called Weed Man and Gambling Synonymous think that they can just keep taking money from us when I'm trying to stock it away and pay down things. And
so, Darlene, I love you, by the way. You are a gift to a talk show host, and I want to point that out. But Rachel asked you a very important question that plays into our advice. You listed the 25, 28, 31, and 36-year-old. Then there was Mr. Weed Man, and we've got a lot of things going on here. Are all four kids, who are adults, by the way, are they routinely asking you for money, and are you giving them money, yes or no?
Hey, sorry for the interruption. This is important. No one likes to think about dying, but one day your family will have to deal with everything you leave behind. So the question is, will it be easy or a total nightmare? That's where Knockbox comes in. Knockbox is a kit with 15 categories and clear instructions that give your family an organized plan, so they're not sifting through old paperwork and guessing passwords and dealing with lawyers. So leave your family memories instead of a mess. Grab your Knockbox kit today at knockbox.com/Ramsey for the best discount available. That's knockbox.com/Ramsey.
Are you giving them money, yes or no?
they ask for money so regular that I have the ringtone that comes through is basically doing the sound of money.
Okay.
Do you give them?
But are you giving it to them?
Thank you.
The last few weeks, I've told them, no, I'm broke. I'm so flat broke, I can't even pay attention.
What about the weeks before that? How long has this pattern been going on? Let me put it to you a different way, Darlene, because Darlene, listen to me. We're trying to help you. And you're great at the description. And you're very frustrated. And you should be frustrated. But what we're trying to get to is, I'm going to now say something and you can disagree with me. You have been giving them money for far too long for things that you shouldn't give them money for, and now you've had it. And you're at the end of your financial rope and your emotional rope. That is a true statement, correct?
It is.
Okay.
Very true.
So I'll be cranky guy and tell you that you can't divorce your children, although I appreciate what you're saying. But you can tell them, as you have the last 2 weeks, the gravy train is officially over. It's my fault, but you're going to have to stand strong on this because you've probably tried to do this over the years and they kept asking and you eventually gave in. And you may not have, but the point is that Rachel, she's got to say what she said and now she puts
stick to it. Yeah, but so Darlene, more. I mean, a little bit of me is like, well, of course they keep asking you for money because you keep giving it to them, right? Yeah. So there's a point that they probably shouldn't. I wish they were adults on their own 2 feet. But you have been enabling the situation for years, you know? Would you agree?
Right. And I'm over being an enabler.
And you're done. I hear it.
Good for you.
I hear it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So how was saying no the last 2 weeks or so? How's that been for you?
For 2 of them, 3 of them, it's been great. For one, of course, she had a problem with a car, which we loaned her money for so that she could, and we're still waiting 3 weeks later for that money. Just like the daycare is waiting for money.
Well, you ain't going to get that money
for their daughter.
You're not going to get that money back. So,
my husband says we're burned, and we're not getting any Kentucky jelly when we loan out this money, and we're over it.
What's Kentucky jelly?
KY jelly.
It's what?
Oh dear.
If you're going in for a gynecological checkup.
Okay. All right. I got it. I was trying to move on, but I was honestly in a state of being stunned. Darlene, you are a gift again to live radio. Wow. Now, let me ask you this as I try to move on. I'm trying so hard, James.
I think you're doing
husband,
I think he's just saying no.
Is your husband in agreement with you? Like he's not going to have a problem taking a stand?
He is. He feels so burned and so disappointed in the path that we've led our children on with make do without, wear it out, or go without, because that's how they were raised.
Well,
and
good for you. So you've answered your own question. Rachel and I can't give you any tips other than you've got to make it very clear to the kids and come up with a phrase that you say. And let me tell you where I go on this kind of stuff. Because if one of them keeps coming back to you, I would have the same phrase and I would repeat it over and over again until they realize, oh, mom is actually done.
It's actually
so
done.
You come up with the phrasing, and Darlene, you're a treat. You need no help coming up with any phrasing. But I'd come up with one of your classic Darleneisms that you've dropped on us, and it's every time they ask for money, you say it that way.
Same thing, consistently. Even your answer is consistent,
everything.
Not in principle, but in actual verbiage.
Yeah, literally. That's what I'm saying. Darlene, every time you go, and they say it again, and you just keep going. And I think that they'll get the picture.
The gravy train has left. The gravy train has left.
I'm thinking I need to probably get one of Dave Ramsey's shirts that says, "We got food at home," because that's a lot of them. They think my husband and I live on what, $400 a month for groceries.
Do they live with you? Do any of these kids live with you?
No, but we have a granddaughter who lives with us most of the time that we take care of.
Well, which child's kid is that?
That's the 25-year-old. She's married to kind of the weed man, like I said.
Oh, so the 25-year-old daughter is married to weed man, and their daughter is living with you because they can't or won't take care of her?
Because he's high all the time.
Yep. The one quit her job working, and the dads know better because
you know what?
I feel genuinely bad for you. But Darlene, I don't know what Rachel's going to say about this, so I'm gonna step out there, Darlene. But I think you got to send the grandchild back. You are actually repeating this process with the next generation.
Our grandchild is in the situation where if DCFS walked in and saw the slum of filth that she lives in, because she actually went to court before with her mom and her aunt and told her mom at 3.5 that
all right.
the cops
I changed my opinion, because if that's what you have to do to protect the child from going into government, I get that. So you know what? That's an extreme situation, but this is it. You're going to take care of this grandchild because you have to. No one else can or will. And then it cut everybody else off.
Yeah, and Darlene, and you know what? And give yourself grace, because I'm sure there's a level of a self-critic in there of like, what did we do as parents that, ended up in this? But so give yourself grace in it. But you guys, from a financial standpoint, like you said, you have to draw that strong boundary. And I can't wait to hear Darlene's
I can't either. And Darlene, keep your sense of humor. I think you've got a great sense of humor. It sounds like you and your hubs are going to be okay in retirement, but now it's about you two and whatever responsibilities towards that little one. And keep your chin up, hold the line, don't give in, keep those quips coming. And just press through this thing. I'm so sorry for you, but you've got this.
Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.